Well, good afternoon everybody, and welcome to the channel. Hey, I wanted to cover something that I've covered before because it's such a useful mod. You know, when you first get the Toyota Tundra back here, it's missing something. So of course I had to add this, and I got this at sparksparts.com. So if you're looking for something like this, and what it is, it's the driver's side grab handle. But if you're looking for it, you can pick it up over at sparksparts.com, and don't forget to use discount code RobMotive for 5% off your order. Now, I'm going to go ahead and leave the part number below, but let me show you. Many of you probably already know, of course, but when you get your Tundra, it's lacking this grab handle here. It's just a flat piece, unlike the passenger side over there that has the grab handle. Now, it's always been confusing to me and many others as to why this isn't here. I mean, you get in and out of the truck, as you could see in the beginning there, it comes in very handy for that. It needs it. So I don't know why Toyota's not putting it in. I've heard people mention before that maybe it has something to do with obstructed view. So we're sitting in the truck here, and this is my view right beside my face. You can probably hear how loud I am now. And right under my nose. So this is what I see. Now, it isn't any more obstructed than it would be because of the A-pillar over here, right? I mean, it matches up right alongside the A-pillar. So you can see on the side of it here, just like you would without it. And you can see along the side here, just like you would without it. So there is no obstruction. Other people have said that, you know, maybe they hit their head when they get in or out. I don't know how you could possibly be doing that. Because you'd hit your head on the steering wheel. I mean, it's right about at the same distance as the steering wheel, so I don't know how that could possibly happen. But anyway, it is one of the handiest mods that I've installed on my Tundra, because I use it. Every time I get in and out of the truck, I use it. So it's something that I definitely think that the Tundra should come with. And it's certainly out there for aftermarket if you want to go ahead and install it yourself. Now, I am going to go ahead and combine, if you will, the installation video that I had made prior to go ahead and show how to install this thing. So if you don't want to see that, now's the time to stop. But I am going to go ahead and run that so you guys can see how easy this thing is to put in. And it'll follow along in this video right now. Well, good afternoon everybody, and welcome to the channel. Hey, you might be able to tell from the beginning of the video what this video is about, and that is the grab handle in the Toyota Tundra back there, or I should say lack thereof. You know, when I first got this truck, I didn't even realize until after I'd had it for a few days that it didn't have a grab handle on the driver's side. I noticed because every time I had to step up into the truck, I had to grab the steering wheel. And I didn't like that. So there is a mod out there that you guys can get. I got it. And that is the grab handle to go ahead and add to the driver's side of the truck. I mean, the passenger side comes with one. Why doesn't the driver's side come with one? I don't know. Anyway, I picked that up. You can grab those over at sparksparts.com. And don't forget to use discount code RobMotive for 5% off your order. I'll leave a link down below, or the part number down below, where you guys can pick this up. But it's a mod, like I said, that you use every day. And I think it's absolutely necessary in the Tundra because you have to step up into it. Unless you're like, you know, 6'8", most of us have to step up into the truck. And it certainly helps both getting in and getting out, as you could see in the beginning. Now, one complaint that I've heard, actually there are a couple. The first one was that, well, you'll hit your head on it when you get in and out of there. Now, I don't know how that happens. I mean, you almost have to be like this getting into the truck. I don't know who gets into the truck that way, but I don't. The other, let's go ahead and step up in here, and of course, we'll use the grab handle for that. The other is that somehow it's in your line of sight, that it's in the way. Now, I'm sitting in the truck right now, and this is looking forward from about 6 inches in front of my face. I'm going to go ahead right now. You guys are right under my nose. So this is kind of the vantage point, or the view that you would see with the A-pillar all the way over here. You'll notice that it is in line with the A-pillar. So it doesn't block your view any more than what the A-pillar itself already does. You can see on this side of it, and you can see on this side of it. So I'm not quite sure what people are talking about that have mentioned that before, but it's not a problem. It's certainly not in your way. All right, now from this point on in the video, I'm gonna go ahead and combine it with the install video that I had done before, showing how to put the grab handle over here in. So if you're not interested in the install, then this is the place to stop. But go ahead, check it out, see how simple it is to do, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the grab handle mod. And again, there'll be the part number down below from Sparks Parts if you'd like to pick this up. So the first thing that we need to do is pull out this little cover here, because underneath this cover, in theory, is a bolt or a screw, and we need to take that out because that will then release this. We just need to pull it forward, lift it up, and this whole part should come out. And that, of course, is where our new grab handle is going to go. You should probably disconnect the battery, the negative terminal, so that you don't risk setting off the airbag, because there is an air curtain in here. And obviously you don't want to blow that. Now, this is where the trim tools come in handy. Hopefully I can catch an edge under here. There we go. So you really just need to use the tool to push down on the edge a little bit, and then use your fingernail to pull it off. Right here is the bolt, and it is indeed a 10mm socket. Go figure. So let's carefully, again, there is an airbag under here. Go ahead and remove that. There's our screw, bolt, whatever you want to call it. We'll set this aside because we do have to reuse this. Now let's go see about getting this off. It should, like I said, just kind of pull forward and then straight up. I am going to run the trim tool down the edge here, right in between the rubber, just to kind of loosen it up a little bit. I don't want it to stick. I don't know that it would, but I just want it to be nice and pliable, loose, if you will. There, that was pretty simple. Now let's go ahead and see if indeed you can't just pull this off. And pay attention, I never do this, to exactly how it looks and it's seated in there, so that when you put the other one on, you get it on there correctly. Fits nice and flush along the edge, all the way down and flush at the dash. So we want to make sure that when we put it back on, that indeed we do it that way. There we go. It is kind of over and up, if you will, and that's it. Just pulls right off. And like I said before, right here is the, or in the unboxing video, here is the existing screw. There used to be a screw here. They have gotten rid of that screw. I don't know why, or a bolt hole, I should say, a threaded hole for a bolt. Now it's just a plastic plug. So I'm assuming we're going to have to remove this plastic plug, and then we'll put our new one right, or our little insert that we got in there, but I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, we've got the original trim piece out. You guys can see right here. And then we have the replacement that we're going to use here. And you can tell, if you look at the, what's the best way to show you this? You can see the notching out in that one right here, but not in this one right here. So we have to put this notch in this piece in order for it to fit where the OEM version was. Now what I'm going to do, and this all depends on how particular you are, I'm going to use just a little piece of cardboard. I'm going to put it over this like so, and I'm going to trace that on the back here, cut it out, and then I'm going to draw it on the new piece and cut it out. We're using this little edge right here as my stopping point, I guess, because it's the same on both. That way I'll have it indexed, if you will, as to where it should go on the other piece. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we're going to get that notch cut, and then we're going to go ahead and get this thing installed. This, of course, is the OEM version, and this is my freshly cut version. Here's the chunk that came out. It was right here. Should fit closely into that slot. You can see that it does. And this was the little template that I used. I just lined it up on there, drew it out, and then cut it off with a carpet knife. Okay, the next piece of our install here is going to be inserting this little, what do you want to call this? I don't know what you call them, but it's this little device that goes through the hole here, so we have to remove this white piece so that it can receive the screw from the new trim piece. So let's go ahead and pop that out. I am going to try to use the trim tool once again here. Hopefully we can hook underneath this screw or protector. I don't know what you can call this piece. Pop it out of there. I don't know if it'll be that easy or not. And it was. So there you go. This is just an insert. Serves no purpose. I don't even know why it's there. This is definitely not a threaded piece. And let's go ahead and put our insert in there. Let's go ahead and see if we can't figure out exactly how to do this. I don't think it's going to be too difficult, I hope. Make sure you've got your edges over here, on the outside, above, or rather underneath this plastic piece over here, or rubber strip. It's weather stripping. But we have it in now, so all I have to do is put the bolts back in. Now we're going to put the handle in, and then we'll put the screws through the handle and the trim piece. And that is what holds everything together. We've got the grab handle reinstalled, so now we just got to put the caps on and we'll be finished. Yeah, you heard it snap there, I'm sure. That's it. We now have a grab handle on the driver's side of the truck. I think it's time for a little demonstration. How about that? Absolutely wonderful, I think. Anyway, that's how it works. I'm very happy with it. Obviously, I've been wanting to put one of these in here for a long time. I just hadn't found one. It is actually a subscriber that pointed it out to me. The name escapes me right now, but thank you. I appreciate it. Again, shout out to Sparks Parts. You can get this there. Part number's in the video if you're interested. Don't forget to use discount code RobMotive for 5% off. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time on the web. Have a great day. Bye.